Hi folks. Alright, it's 7 o'clock. How we doing? We alright? Oh, my backdrop. Got to turn the backdrop around. It's all grey and horrible. Hang on. Turn this around. Didn't like that. It was horrible, wasn't it? Alright folks, how you doing? You alright? Hello Arthur. Hello mate. You first on board tonight. Good stuff. Happy Sunday mate. Hope you're well. Let's get this off. Hope you didn't miss me too much last night, Arthur. How's everyone alright? Who's here? It was only you. Oh, else is coming. Hello Russ. Hello mate. You alright? Hello Sarah. Hi my darling. Arthur. What's the weather like, Sarah, up there in Leicester? What's it like? How you doing, Russ? Hello Becky. Hello Becky. Hello Wace. You alright, Trouble? Hello Oggy. Cool. Warm. It's muggy, isn't it? Just realised. Bloody, a bit warm tonight. What's everyone been up to? Get that dog? Shut it. Did me show. No respect. Hello Polly. Hello. I thought, why did I think about you earlier? Why did I think about Polly? I was in the woods. You cross, I can't remember. Jessica. Hello Jessica. Jessica, are you new to the show, Jessica? Excuse me if you're not. Introduce solo, Jessica. I'd love to know who you are. Gorgeous, isn't it? Leicester today. Oh, it's been alright here. Bit overcast, you know. Oh, of course you went to Tollesbury, Oggy, didn't you? What was it like? Did you meet up with anyone? Hello, Diane. Hello, Mia. How you doing? All the way from the States? Did you meet up with anyone, Oggy? Or did you just go there and not meet up with anyone? That's the alternatives. There's only two alternatives. Did you meet someone or not, really? Yeah. How did it go? Anyway, hello, Mia. How you doing? What's it like out there in the States? New York. What's it like out there in New York? Hello, Loretta. Hello, darling. It's been a while. Not seen you for a few days, I think. How are you? You all right, mate? How you doing? You all right? Good, it's lovely, lovely. Oh, Laura, I was just thinking, I was just about to mention you to Loretta, funnily enough, Laura. Billy, no worries. Lovely day, Billy, no worries. No, mates. Oh, was no one out and about, Ocky? It's trouble with Tollesbury, isn't it? If they're always out or no one's out, basically. That's the deal. I mean, normally everyone's out. Did I say all ones? Is that what I just said? Honestly, my grammar is diabolical. Yeah, Tollesbury like that. I assume you went in the King's Head. Where else would you go, to be fair? If you've not been to Tollesbury, you should... everyone go to Tollesbury one day. It's an experience. You should go down there. I was going to have a bit of lunch, but take a picnic because there's no eateries there. You used to have a chip shop. That's not there anymore. I don't know if there's a baker still there. Is there? Used to be two. I think maybe there's one now. Maybe not. I don't know. They've not many sweet shop. Is that still Ings? Is that still, it won't be called Ings now, I suppose. But not much going on down there, is there, Tollesbury? You have to go to the bright lights of Malden, didn't you? To get anything. Some of you call city dwellers. Sarah there in Leicester. City. Ooh, city. Big city, mate. That is. And Mia in New York. City of all cities, of course. So good they named it twice. Like Boutros Ghali. You know, so good they named him twice. Yeah. Who else had sort of two? Why would you be called? Who else? Someone else got two names like that. Got the same name twice. Like Boutros Ghali. Tell me, answers on a postcard. I sent something to a friend the other day and it got smashed. Just talking about postcards. And I'm very upset about it. Perhaps I was in a frame in that and it got smashed. And it's very, very annoying. Someone requested a poem and yeah. How annoying is that? Has that happened to anyone? Because I'm going to tell the... Neville. He's dead now, isn't he? Neville. He's the Neville's... I was say the Neville brother's dad, which he was. But when I say the Neville, I don't mean... I don't know much, but I know I love you. I mean, you're not getting past me, Michael Owen. None shall pass. I'm talking about the footballing Neville brothers, not the solely singing brothers. Neville was their dad, who passed away a few years ago, unfortunately. But and of course their sister, is it Tracy? Probably not. He's in the England netball. Very soulful sport. Hello, Steph. Hello, mate. What was I going to say to Laura? None of your business, Larissa. No, I was going to say to you about Laura. I was going to say to you, have you bumped into Laura recently? I was going to say, you know, because we all obviously went to school together, and I saw her name there, and I just thought, I wonder if Loretta knows Laura. You obviously know her. I wonder if she's seen. That was it. Nothing more. And Laura was wondering the same. You see? Oh, I see what you mean. You're both wondering what I was thinking. What's going on in here? Everyone wants to know that. Everyone. Speaking of which, earlier on I was doing this quiz, and what was it? Damn. But anyway, the point is, it was about split personalities, and there were two answers. Well, there were four answers, but two of the answers were schizophrenia and bipolar. And me, not being an expert in these matters, assumed they were the same thing. So maybe someone would like to, you know, correct me on that. I just thought I thought bipolar was the new name for schizophrenia. Obviously not. I don't know what I'm talking about. You haven't seen it for 35? Well, look, this is what this show's all about. Bringing people together, isn't it? How was Carish's birthday party, Becky? I'll tell you what, it was lovely. It was wonderful. It was lovely catching up with the family, sister. Even though, well, okay, I caught up with most of the family. The only person that wasn't there was Big Sis, Margaret, who was on the show that time, you may recall. Because she's got a little puppy. And it's only 10-week-old, little Labrador. Anyway, apparently it jumped off. Long story short, it sprained its ankle. So she had to go to the vets with it. 250 notes later, you know what I mean? Poor little soul. So yeah, some Big Sis on there. But other than that, it was loads of fun. Yeah, everyone else was there. Ricky, my Carish's boyfriend's family were there, mum and dad. Lovely people. Terry and Linda's often on the show, actually. And hello, Hugh. Hello, mate. Hugh F. Hope. You new to the show, Hugh? Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so we had a lovely time. That's the point. We had a very lovely time. Thanks for asking, Becky. It's really nice with all the family. Food was gorgeous, particularly the cakes I made. And I made another pie, by the way. You lot, honestly, I'm gonna have to bake something for you. I might go into business. How much would you pay me to bake you a cake? That's what I'll do. No one's got food poisoning, but no. At least not from my angle. The meat was dodgy, but no, the meat was gorgeous. Who'd like to pay me to make him a cake? Then maybe I'll do that. Only makes, well, so far, I'll tell you what I've made so far. I've made a Victoria sponge, chocolate cake, caramel cake, a Victoria sponge with like a coconut sort of topping, you know what I mean? I've made those 4 things, and I've made an apple pie and an apple and blackberry pie. So they're the things I can do. I did make a Black Forest ghetto in school. I made a sausage plat in school. Yeah, so that's about 6. You know, the things I can. I reckon I can do anything, but I'm just saying they're the things I can definitely do. So if you'd like me to make you a dish, then offer me some money. And not being a type, but you know, I'm just thinking that's another thing I can do, isn't it? All right, and I'll make you something. How's that? How do you fancy making you a cake? Had a nice courgette and lime one today. What, cake? You had a nice courgette and lime cake? Cake? Christ. Coffee and walnut, Loretta? You want me to make you, how much are you going to pay me to make you a coffee and walnut cake? Be better than the shops. And then I've got to get it to you, of course. So, how would I get a cake to you? That's going to be the sticking point, isn't it? Right. I can make you a cake, Loretta, but I'd have to bring it to you. Which is, bearing in mind, we're about 40 miles apart. I'll have to throw in the petrol, won't I? So it might be a bit pricey, your cake. So I don't think I can send it to you. Better than it sounds. Better than it tastes, I'd imagine, Oggy. But I'd love to. You can pay me to... Oh, Loretta. Honestly, I'm telling you. So I've good mind to bring a bit up now. Tell you what. No, there's a little bit left. Ozzy's in the house. Late, but here. It's important. Tell you what, there's a lot of people on here tonight. Just Kim's not here. Who's not here tonight, folks? So Polly is here. Emma's not. Kim Spain's not here. Christine Whitney's not here. He's here. Ozzy's here. Wace is here, but Chloe's not. She's probably just in the other room. Lauren's not here, is she? Lauren's not here. Lauren's here. Steve Dawson's not in. Dipped in. She not there. Sunday night, quiet Sunday night. I think they're all at church. What's going on? Is there anything going on I'm not being informed of? Steph's not there. Steph's not there. Steph, you'll buy the pie, won't you? Pie, cake, you have a pie as well. I can make it worth my while, I suppose. If I make you more than one, then it'd be worth the ferrying it down to you, wouldn't it? I'm gonna start a business. Cakes by mail. That's it. Cakes by mail. That'll work out, won't it? Shut guy, keep the noise down. Did you hear that motorbike? It's a quiet street I live on. I don't want people motorbikes. FA Cup. That's a point, Arthur. Do I want to know the score? Man U. Are you a Man U supporter like your dad, Arthur? I wonder. Why are you saying FA Cup though? You want an FA Cup cake? You just tell. I don't know the score because I want to watch it later. But are you a Man U supporter like your old man? That's what I know, Arthur. I imagine you are. But if you could just let me know, that'd be very helpful. Yeah, I thought as much. All right, we'll see how you got on later, mate. I'm recording it, so I'll see how you got on. Of course, whoever wins, you'll be playing the mighty Arsenal in the final, won't you? Coming good when it's needed, eh? Coming good when it's needed. So that's what we're about. But shit, you know. Right, it's competition time, isn't it? Competition time. No, I'm going to tell you a few things first before we get into not many birthdays today. It wasn't a great day for birthdays today, actually. No one of any note was born today. Literally nobody. So, yeah, unless if one of you were, I'd imagine you'd have mentioned it. But what's date? 19th of July. Not a good day for birthdays. Interesting day for events, though. The Salem witch trials occurred today. I don't know if you know much about the Salem witch trial. Not Salem, the capital of Oregon. I'm sure you all know that. You're all thinking, oh, Salem, Oregon. No, Salem was in Massachusetts. Hello, Sophie. Sophie, my rider. Perhaps not a great adjective to describe someone, but Sophie, who you may recall, got on board the Uber. Got on board the Uber train only the other day, and she's back again, which is fantastic, isn't it? Chase Cakes. I could call it Chase Cakes, Loretta. Yeah. The big deal is, right, Sophie, just to fill you in, I've been doing a bit of baking, love. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty good at it, if I say so myself. I'm offering to bake people cakes for money, obviously. I'm not an idiot. But most people live too far away. You don't, Sophie, actually. You don't live that far away. So if you want a Victoria sponge, my love, or a caramel cake, or a chocolate cake, or an apple pie, or an apple and blackberry pie, short crust pastry, I'm sure I could do. Benedict Cumberbatch, hang on a minute. Slow down. Sophie, hold that thought. Mia, you're talking about Benedict Cumberbatch, and I'm wondering why. Funnily enough, weirdly, his birthday. It's funny you say that, because that's brilliant. You just looked it up, didn't you? Because I was looking him up earlier, and I saw him, and I thought, I'm not going to bother mentioning him, because I thought, he's not big enough to get on the show, Mia. That's the thing. But if Benedict Cumberbatch is the biggest name for today as a birthday, then, do you know what I mean? He's a good actor. I've nothing against the chap. I just don't think he's big enough to get on this show, Mia, to be honest. I mean, let's look at the evidence, shall we? What else is on this show? The Salem witch trials. I'm thinking, Benedict Cumberbatch, Salem witch trials. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't really stand a chance, does he? What else happened? First US Women's Rights Convention. Yeah, that happened today. Brian May. Yeah, okay. Brian May, I'll give him a shout. Well, he didn't appear on my list for some reason. Maybe whatever website it is doesn't like him. I've met Brian May, by the way, as soon as we're talking about it. I met Brian May. What year? Probably 1990, about 1993, I reckon. I used to work for a guy called Martin Miller. I've talked about this before, but I'll tell you again. I used to work for a guy called Martin Miller. I used to work on a book called Miller's Guide to Things, a Miller's Wedding Guide. He's most famous for Miller's Antique Guide. Miller's Antique Guide. It used to be like the Bible for antiques. And I started Crossroads Ed first time 36 years ago. That's interesting. And in 1960, Russ. And in 1960. Crossroads. Sorry. I'm sorry. Beg your pardon. I'm thinking crying. Crossroads aired 56 years ago. I beg your pardon. Meg Richardson. Hey, remember all that old Sandy in his wheelchair? Oh, Benny, wasn't it? Or Miss Diane. He was like junction. Oh, Sam. Oh, you're pissed. Good. What was I saying? So anyway, I used to work for Martin Miller, who was famous for Miller's Antiques Guide. He had this house in Kensington, and he used to get superstars to come in and do shoots there. Anyway, Brian May came in with Anita Dobson one day. Just have a little shoot. And he was done all like, all his hair out and all that. And she was looking all prim. And hello, Margaret. Hello, my darling. And it was lovely. That's all. That was it. So I met Brian May. And I feel sorry, Brian, for missing your birthday. It's Brian May's birthday today, everyone. That's why I'm banging on about it. Him and Benedict Cumberbatch. Anyway, the Salem witch trials occurred. It was the first US Women's Rights Convention. Go on, the women. That was in 1848. So, quite a long time ago. You'd think by now it'd have all been sorted out, wouldn't you? Really? All this stuff. But no. 1940, Adolf Hitler orders Great Britain to surrender. Well, that didn't work out so well for you, did it, Adolf? 1991, Tyson rapes Desiree Washington. Do you remember 1991, Mike Tyson raped Desiree Washington. 1991. Obviously, he went to jail for that. Have you ever seen the interview with Mike Tyson, where the interviewer says, so Michael, about all the rape stuff and Mike Tyson goes, he said, what do you think? He said, what do you think, you fucking piece of shit? Yeah, no, you fucking piece, what do you think, you fucking piece? And this guy interviewing him is fucking terrified, you know what I mean? He's like, no, I was just saying, Michael, about all the rape for the violating women. And he's like, what you fucking piece of shit? Honestly, you could see the bloke, if he'd have stood up, his trousers would have been full. Because you imagine Mike Tyson stood that far away from you, being upset with what you've just said. You'd shit, wouldn't you? Eh? Christ. Batty load of shite. Anyway, yeah, so that was funny. Not the rape, was it? And in 2007, one of the greatest series, in my opinion, of all time, Mad Men debuted. If you've not seen Mad Men, check it out. Half of you will, I'm sure. Check out the box set. I was in advertising, so it was of particular interest to me. But it is a great, it's a great show, Mad Men. So I think it's about 7 seasons now. It's well worth the watch. Right, quiz time. Quiz time, right, okay. So, who am I? You know how this works. Here we go. Sarah, by the way, you didn't give me a poem today, so I had to make up my own. So you owe me a poem. But anyway, Tony Roll. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Did any of you hear what I just said? Did any of you hear what I just said? Be honest, because otherwise there's no point. I'll just quickly choose someone else. Did any of you hear what I just said? Only takes one of you. No? No one hear what I just said? Right, okay. I'll believe you then. Oh, someone's laughing. Who's laughing? Just tell me if you heard what I just said, because I'll do someone else. Come on, be honest. No. Yeah, okay. I think I was no. Oh man. Yeah, I really want to know if you did rather than you didn't, because do you know what I mean? So no then, all right, let's assume you're all telling the truth. All right, no, I get it. No, okay. If there's a yes in there, you're just holding back. Here we go anyway. So I was born. Love man, it's brilliant there. Hello Annette, how you doing? Yes, did you really, Sarah? Did you? Did you really hear me? Oh my lord! All right, I was born in the UK in the early 80s. Born in the UK early 80s. Where's Oggy? He's not saying it one way or the other. Oh, Annette, how you doing, my love? I saw a bit of footage of you earlier. Well, actually, you weren't there. Some man sliding down a slide. Is that your husband or boyfriend or whatever? In the playground, in the garden. He seemed to be sliding down a kid's slide on something. Maybe it was was it Facebook, what they called? Your Story, I think, maybe. Explain yourself, Annette. Was that your garden? I'm assuming it was your garden, I don't know. Anyway, yes, I was born in UK early... Okay, you can have a go at this, mate. I was born in UK early 80s. It's not much, is it, to go on, to be honest. I'd love someone just to get it. Mind you, I've already bloody said it, haven't I? So, thinking about playground. Do you know what, Arthur? I was scrolling through the old TikTok earlier and, you know, cropped up and dancing away. What a dancer. What a dancer. What a dancer. That's what I'm saying. What a dancer. Jack, well, thanks for having a guess at SM. No, it's not Jack Well. I'll give you more. No. I served 12 months inside in 2003 for assaulting an off-duty police officer. Got a skate park, they have they? Bloody hell. Do you hear that, everyone? They've got a skate park at Tulsa Wreck. Another reason to visit. Got a skate park. Go down there with your skateboard. What do you think when you see like over 40s men, or even over 30s, particularly with skateboards? What's your view of that? What do you think? I've got a good friend of mine, actually, Jay. He's big into it. So I'm not taking the piss, Jay. But I just wonder, normally when I think it... Oh, you got off TikTok. Oh, so it wasn't your... You see me on TikTok, Annette? I've got loads of stuff on there. You're not married. Do you hear that, boys? Annette's not married. Fancy being married, Annette? You up for it? You up for being married? Lads? So putting it out there. There's not many blokes on here tonight. Ozzy's here. Oggy's here. Oggy's got a girlfriend in Italy. Oggie's Ozzy's single, I think. I'm not flogging you out, obviously, Annette. I'm just saying, you know. There's not many blokes on here tonight, are there, really? Not many single ones, anyway. Anyway, so, yes. So no one's getting it yet, are they? So, I was married in 2011, have 3 children. Ironically, I manage a tanning salon. So let me give you all of that, and you might... So I was born in the UK, the early 80s. I served 12 months inside in 2003 for assaulting an off-duty police officer. That's a lovely thing to say, Sam. I was married in 2011 and have 3 children. Ironically, I managed a tanning salon. Ironically, I managed a tanning salon. Brazier, no. Jeff Brazier, Pete Doherty, Lewis Hamilton, no. Interesting guesses right from across the spectrum. Racing driver, a pop star, a presenter, an ex-husband, obviously, of Jade Goody. Hell no. Oh, no, she doesn't want to get married. Call the dogs off. Annette's happily being single. You've young friend single, Annette, right? She's in Sunderland anyway, so it's a bit of a schlep. Oh, Ozzy's here. Annette, Ozzy's up for it. Yeah, Joe, you need to find some good men. I need to find some good men. What do I need to find some good men? Are you single as well, Margaret? You single as well? And that's not far. Have you thought of, you know, changing things up a bit? Or not? I don't know. I don't know your lives. But, you know, you're in Scotland, she's in Sunderland. Maybe you should just go out together on the pool. I mean, you're still about 200 miles away, I realise, but, you know. So I was struggling with this one tonight, and I thought you would. I'll read all the clues. So I was born... You mean pretty patel? You didn't hear me then, Sarah. I was born a pretty patel. Assaulted a police officer. Assaulted an off-duty police officer. He's got 12 months inside for it. He was married in 2011, had 3 children. Ironically, I managed a tanning salon. I better give you more. My name is actually not my real name, but one taken from a prominent criminal. I'm going to say. I'm not going to be too specific on that. So the name everyone knows me by is not my real name, but a name taken from a prominent criminal who I hero worshipped. I did that to hide my own name and criminal history. It's quite a good one, this. So remember, this guy born early 80s. No, Paul's sort of, you know, kind of on the right lines, kind of. Born early 80s, served 12 months inside in 2003 for assaulting an off-duty police officer. Was married in 2011, had 3 children. Ironically, I managed a tanning salon. My name is actually not my real name, but one taken from a prominent, I nearly said it then, criminal. I took his name to hide my real name and criminal history. I'm all right, I'll give you a bit more. More recently, I'm famous for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I served some time for that. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not Reggie Yates. Not Fred West. Fred West. You get, I mean, Reggie Yates. Interesting guess. You got on the right lines in terms of notoriety. Well, it's probably not as. I mean, he's never killed anyone, not to my knowledge. He is a founder. He's a founder of something. He's a prominent guy. He's a founder of something. I'll give you. If I give you the big. If I say where he took his name from, took his name from a criminal. When I say criminal, I mean petty criminal. I mean sort of. He took his name from the sort of detritus of society that we don't really want to associate ourselves with. He was born in the southeast of England, just about. Born in the southeast of England. He was born in a town in England that is famous for its cultural diversity, amongst other things. And hats. Becky Swift in the house. Becky Swift in the house. Well, Becky. He's born in Luton, by the way. So, yes. Obviously, Tommy Robinson isn't his real name. His name is Stephen Yateley. He named himself after Tommy Robinson, who was a famous or infamous Luton Town football hooligan. And obviously got done, didn't he, for prejudicing that court hearing for the gangs, the grooming gangs up in the north, up in Yorkshire. And the final clue was I'm a founding member of a far right party, obviously the EDL. So yes, Becky's in the house. Well, I'm Beck. Good work. So no one heard me, obviously. Never heard of him. So what's winding me up? Right, here we go. Oh, one thing. Well, you know, I said there's no prominent births today. There weren't many prominent deaths either, really. I mean, prominent. I mean, obviously people who died, they might think that. But Luton up north from here. Yeah, yes, right. Thanks for the geography lesson. But it's the southeast of England. That's because we are in the south, you understand. Come by any time I'll talk to you about geography. I'll tell you who died today, right? In history. I've forgot the year. Doesn't matter. American actor whose name was Ponce Ponce. His name's Ponce. Can you just take that in for a second? His name was Ponce Ponce. I haven't looked him up. I'm doing it now. Ponce. Can we just talk? Hey, Tommy Robinson. Yeah, well, he's not a great guy. Well, you know, he's not. So what can you say about a guy like Tommy Robinson? I mean, I don't know what to say about him. Let's talk about Ponce Ponce for a minute. He's a stand-up comedian, actually. It was his real name. Ponce Ponce. Ponce Ponce, born, Ponciano Hernandez, he was born. Was an American actor, musician, and stand-up comedian. Born in Maui, Hawaii, blah, blah, blah. 1959, what? No, what's that? Oh, sorry, I thought it said he lived from 1959 to 1963. I wasn't 4 years old. But anyway, Ponce Ponce, what a hilarious name. That's my point. James Garner, I did think about him. The Rockford Files. Slang, obviously, for the Piles, the Rockfords. Got a bad case of the Rockfords back there. Yeah, James Garner did die. Jim Rockford, he did die, to be fair. But still not enough to get on my show, Sarah. Do you know what I mean? You've got to have a little bit more than Jim Rockford and Benedict Cumberbatch. Brian May gets on. I'll give you that. But, yeah. James Garner could have gone. Yeah, to be fair, he could have gone. Were you looking at stuff? You looking stuff up when you're meant to be paying attention, Sarah? Can you just stop that? You've been a bit naughty today because you're looking stuff. I want a bit rambling. You're naughty today. You're looking stuff up, aren't you? And all right, Sarah. What are you doing, love? Just put your book down, will you? What are you doing? It's like trying to watch telly with the missus. This. Just pay attention to the show. You're in there looking at the births and deaths. You got any comedy shows booked? I have, Rocky, but I don't think it happened. I've got one on the 2nd of August in Walthamstow Garden. Got one on the 20th, I think, of August in Lincolnshire. And then I've got one somewhere else in October or something, I think. So I've just got 3. I'm really nervous about it. I don't know what it's going to be like, to be honest. No, comedians never have 3 months off comedy. It's going to be a bit weird. I thought earlier for a minute that I'd forgotten everything. I thought, Christ, I just sort of, it'd be great when I'm going, when the flow goes. But also, because of all that's gone on, you've seen me, Ocky, and because of all that's gone on, I'm a bit, nervous isn't the word, but I'm going to do it, because you just do what you do. But I'm a bit, I'm going to use the word nervous, not nervous, I'm going to use the word nervous for want of a better one, but apprehensive about some of my material, the sort of race-based material, that sort of thing, do you know what I mean? I'm sort of starting to second guess it a little bit because of all that's gone on, or I don't know, not sure. I'm going to do it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. Are you going to keep the 7 p.m? Claire? Yeah, good question, Claire. I'm going to keep the 7 p.m. show. Well, look, as long as you lot still turn up, I think as long as there's sort of 17 of you tonight, but generally speaking, we average about 20-25 now, don't we? And I think if you've got 20-25 people turning up, then it means you want to tune in. I think I'll keep doing it. What I'll probably do, and I was going to talk about this anyway, I don't think I'll do it daily. I will probably, yeah, exactly, Russ. I'll probably take it out 4 times a week, I think, probably. Yeah, I think I'll probably take it 4 times a week, I think. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet. Maybe you're not going to help with that. Maybe the days that suit you better, whether weekends, you don't need to, whether you're not that bothered at weekends, whether it's something you like to just watch during the week when you get home from work. What's going on here? All right, what's happened? All right, bit of Earth, Wind and Fire just kicking out there when they like. I don't know, leave it out, Morris. Sorry, yeah, so maybe you lot can help me, give me a steer on what days, if I say 4 days, whether it would be, I don't know, the weekdays, I'll just have a break in the week and just don't do the weekends at all, or whatever. Maybe you guys have got a few. I'll be interested to, or, yeah. Because you'll tune in, so I assume you quite like, obviously quite like it, you wouldn't do it otherwise. Yeah, anyway, you just tune in. Every other day, well, that's a start, Loretta, that could be the one, that could be the way forward, yeah. But we'll see. Right, time for the film. You like Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday's good, I suppose, 'cause Sunday's a bit of a, I hope it gives you a bit of a lift on a Sunday, really. Anyway, right, here we go. This is the film. Now, go with me on this. Go with me on this, guys. Who shows this? I can't remember. Right. Yeah, Lauren, yeah, I suppose I will be working weekends. Good point. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's going to be a while before, we'll work. Anyway, here we go. Film time. You ready? Shit. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly, I don't know, it went like that. So proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming. Who's brought? I'll just sing the first bit, I think, because I can't do it. Oh, say, can you? Say, say, Stefan's got it. Thank Christ for that. I didn't have to do that again. Stefan's in there. Stefan's in the house. Well done, Steph. Well, mate, thank God for that. You saved me for that, because I thought if I don't get that first time, I'm going to have to go through that again. And I don't want to go through childbirth again. Lads, it's no fun. So, Loretta, good work. Born on the 4th of July, folks, it was. Loretta, well, I've written differently. Just in case you wonder what was going on there, I'll sing the Star Spangled Banner, just in case you didn't realise that, which of course the Americans would sing on the 4th of July. If I'd have had fireworks, I would have let them off. And Poor Bill the Beat. That's a bear, I think you mean. Is that Bill the Bear? Is that? Oh, it is, isn't it? Poor Bill the Bear, yeah. Been in my stomach for 9 months. Yeah, that's what that was. And I was giving birth, obviously. I mean, that bit was obvious, wasn't it? So, yeah, well done, you. Well done. Loretta, does anyone call you Lottie? Because I always go to call you Lottie. I always think Lottie. And then, did the screen move then, by the way, for you? When I judge it, does it move up and down for you? Anyway, it's time for the poem, isn't it? It's getting on. Christ. What have I... How come it's gone on so long? Anyway. Right, today's poem. Sarah didn't give me one, so I've basically made my own up again. And I'm not going to tell you what it's about because I want to talk about it at the end. So if you can stick around for a bit, here we go. I looked up at the world through my sore, unready eyes, and I saw many things like me dip through. Start that again. I looked up at the world through my sore, unready eyes, and I saw many things like me, though different shapes and different sizes. What exactly did I see? There seemed to be two distinct groups in this my new home, unlike my previous lodgings where I'd stayed all alone. Some made a pleasant noise, others harsh and raw, sounds I'd heard for many months, but now there were more. These noises had faces, and their eyes bore down on me. Without having invited them, I now had company. Many invaded my personal space, and others, worst of all, tossed me up and down like a brand new basketball. My tears were no deterrent, for they would have their will. They'd no regards for my wish, their intrusions constant still. The familiar sense I'd come to know made sure I was content, though I'd soon learn so many more as others came and went. A taste so sweet and welcome met my anguished cry. I'd already learned a lesson as the days quickly passed by. I can get just what I want. I can command and have my choice, with no more than a tear or the raising of my voice. I want that one, and I want that one too. Occasionally I refuse my desires, but they seldom do. I don't want this one anymore. I want another one. I know what I said, but this one's no longer fun. I like what he's got. That's the one for me. I don't want that anymore. It no longer makes me happy. Me, myself and I. If not, I will cry. I am not a team. I'll shout and I will scream. I'll stamp my feet if I don't get a treat and make your lives a misery. And why wouldn't I? No one ever said no to me. I want to be someone else. This isn't right for me. And I can be just who I like. That's my life, you see. And now I am who I want to be. I'm not unhappy like before. This feels right for me now, until it doesn't anymore. Why did no one tell me? Why did no one say? The team I joined weren't playing the games I wanted to play. Someone is to blame for this. Someone must be called to account. Errors were made along the way. Of this I have no doubt. No, of course not me. I can't be brought to book. I stood in front of the mirror and I didn't like the look of what I saw anymore, what nature had intended. And I asked one simple thing, that I be amended. But now it's not for me. I'd like to be returned to nature's original design for me. For this I have learned. If I'm not happy and I shout loud enough, I can simply change all the nasty stuff. All the stuff I don't want, I just raise my voice and I can be returned to nature's original choice. And if the world don't like it, then I really don't care. It's me, myself and I'm not going anywhere. Right, have you no idea what I'm talking about? By the way. Sorry, I'm hoping you can stay because I want to talk about this. Any idea what I was on about there? The poem I've called What We've Created. But I'm just wondering if anyone knows what I'm on about. Say no, you can say no to this and I'll just tell you. But it's just something something that, yeah, I just wanted to touch on. I do get called Lottie, answer anything else. Right, the poem. Okay. I know it's late now, so I better just crack on. That poem was about the news item today. No, not narcissism. It was about, though, there's an element. It was about a young lady called Keira Bell. If you've seen the news today. And Keira Bell was a young girl who felt that she was born in a boy's body. So basically had a change, a gender swap, became a young boy. And now she's changed her mind. And now she wants to sue the NHS for not challenging her on it, for going ahead with the operation. Now, I know it's a delicate subject, but we've all got our opinions. And to me, I'm beyond furious, to be honest. Not at her choices or desires, not her desires. We can desire what we like. But how is anyone giving this any traction? You know? Okay, so we changed. You were a girl. You wanted to be a boy. We let that happen. We did that for you. Now you're turning around and saying you're going to sue us because we didn't talk you out of it at the time, and you wish you'd stayed where you were. I don't know. I just haven't got the time probably to go into it. But that's what that poem was all about, basically. Yeah. So it was all about basically a child coming into the world, soon realising that child can basically stamp their feet and get what they want, and cottoning on to that, and then deciding they didn't want this, they want that, then getting that and wanting this again because they can, basically, because society has allowed that. I know some of you won't agree with my opinion, and again, it is opinions, we're not going to fall out about it, but I just think, I don't know, I walk a mile in my shoes, I get that, I really do. Music next. Oh yeah, all right, Sam. But yeah, anyway, that's my view, and that's what the poem is about. Right, quiz time. Right, here we go. It's the song. I know, Sam, you chose it. It's the song. Here we go. It's not difficult, this one. Here we go. Right, man. Hey, waffles. I have waffles. Yeah, waffles. Blueberry pancakes, maple syrup, bacon. Yeah, crispy bacon. Eggs over easy. Yeah, and more, some toast. Tomatoes. Some mushrooms up, some hash browns. Yeah, crispy bacon, eggs over easy, waffles, maple syrup over the top. Yeah, large, man, large. Right, what's the song, folks? Oh, well done, Oggy. Oggy's got in there, mate. Lauren's straight behind him. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Sam, did I do you justice? I must have. They got it straight away, mate. Straight away. I'll tell you a little story about that. Yeah, you're quite right. I'll tell you a little story quickly. We've got to go in a minute, haven't we? I'm going to have to do the book tomorrow now, or shall I have a day off tomorrow? Shall I do it Tuesday? Shall we get into that? Let's do it Tuesday. I'll be back Tuesday, so I'll come back Tuesday. No, it was Breakfast in America Supertramp. Anyway, it was about probably 10 years ago, and it was Charing Cross Station, and I was just walking along minding my own business, and there was a vagrant on the block, a homeless bloke, basically, sitting there, was bored up and all that. Anyway, I'm walking slowly by him, and he starts singing. You listen to this, Sam, right? He starts singing. Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Not much of a girlfriend. You never seem to get a lot. And I turned around and I went, Supertramp. He said, thanks very much. Get in. Sam, that was the gag. That's the Supertramp joke. It's a great joke. Tell it to your friends. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Listen, Tuesday, all right? Tuesday, get the numbers up. I'll put it on there anyway, whatever. I'll post it. It's going to be, so I'll be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Yeah, if we do that, well, yeah, because it's always going to be that way, isn't it? So we'll do Sunday, what does it do? Oh, yeah. No, Tuesday, oh, fuck, I'm talking about. So, yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, then Sunday, and that's 3 then, isn't it? So I'll do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, so I'll do Tuesday and Thursday. I'll do Tuesday, Thursday. This is annoying, isn't it? I'm doing something else Wednesday anyway. Should I do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday? Then there's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Anyway, point is, I'll do Tuesday. That's the point. So the next show is Tuesday, and then we'll see where we go from there. We've got Becky's going to give me a film. Loretta's going to give me... no, Loretta's going to give me a film. Oggy's going to give me a song. And Becky is going to message me after with a poem. So, guys, listen, as always, it's been wonderful. Fantastic. I love you loads. And on Tuesday, I'll be back with some more Life of Pearl. There'll be some more Life of Pearl. And all the other bits and pieces. For now, au revoir. Happy dimanche. Bon dimanche. It's a bit French. Bon dimanche tout le monde. Je t'aime. Alright. Bonne nuit. Anyway, that's it. I'm off. Ta-da.